Boop boop beep beep boop boop beep beep. Someone tell this eye strain clown to not bake cookies before stream, because then you're scrambling around like a headless chicken. Ah. So goofy. So goofy. Hello, hello. Where's my scene? Oh my god! Ew! Why am I... my low quality? Why am I... Where's my colors? Why am I so faded out? There I am. Oh! Mm-hmm. I forgot to change it. Whoops. I forgot to fix it. Whoops. But I had no time, so... we'll sort it out later. Work clown! Where's the rainbow? Whoop whoop. Am I off-center? For some reason I feel off-center on this scene. Yeah, whatever. Anyhow, we're getting into art stuff. We're getting into commissions. We're gonna keep working on the commission we're working on, specifically clays. Probably should put on the screen what I'm working on. Currently working on. Thank you for the tech support. Yeah, no problem. It'd be confused sometimes. Okay. Swap to my art scene. Ooh, so monochromatic and compared to me. I'm so colorful. Oh, puppy dog. So guess who made brown sugar milk tea boba? And cookies. Ah, yeah. Two different rock boys. Yeah. We love rock. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. I need my tablet stand. Where is my tablet stand? Where did it go? Sometimes it's so hard to keep track of that thing because my little Bubba likes to roam around, so I have to close my thing, remove my tablet stand. My little Bubba! My little Bubba, where'd you put my stand? My smelly Bubba, where'd you put the tablet stand? Oh, rock time. Rock era. Rock Central. Which maybe this will help. Oh, bean beans. Hey. What you want on bean beans? He's chewing on his bean beans in our rock era. In our mineral era. Mineral formation. Tangling castle. A tangling? Hey! You baby! Quit licking your feet. You're nasty. You're nasty. Ah, I did the dishes and I got water all over my sleeve. Annoying. My short's all wet. Ew. I don't even know how that happened. I'm gonna turn on some musica for me. It's not so silent for me. Bum, 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 bum. Switchy, switchy, switch, switch. Switchy, switchy, switch. This ECC. I wonder if you can hear my partner laughing a bunch in the back. Okay. We are here. Is everything? Is everything wet? Baby! You okay? You got a burp? You look very round. How was your food? Did you have a lot to eat? I know your dad gives you a lot of food. Oh, just digging. We'll be playing, I will have to go at 11:45 in 3 hours to just think how long you were planning to stay up. Until 10:30 to 11 EST, so EST, yeah. It should be okay. Oh, little Bubba. Clown time. How do I make myself less eye straining? Ooh. Neutral colors. I can do a hue shift. Whoa! Oh, shoot. From Nakari. Really eye straining you guys right now. It's on default. Just turn the saturation down. I'm just black and white. Now we're pastel. And everything else this more pastel-y color. Oh! Thank you for following Goji as Goji. Thanks for that, Bats. Let's turn the saturation of the background down also. There we go. Now we're less eye straining. We're this like pastel color. If you hear any screaming from a different stream, it's my partner streaming. They're doing their own thing. Hey! Bobby! Stop it. You're gonna get kissed. Ah! Stop. What is this? Just stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. I am usually during art streams I try to like look back at chat, but sometimes I'm just kind of like zoned in. Hey! What do you mean I keep making you hotter? I haven't touched anything! I haven't touched anything since the last time I worked on this. Not my fault. Oh my god, can you hear my partner go crazy? But I'm so odd. Dude, you and all of us. I wish I was able to get this done for you for your debut, but time constraints, bro. Ugh, I'm lucky. Fudge! Why can I not see? What am I missing? Honestly, I might put the base also on this. I think when it makes us hot. Dude, I need to find where I put the freaking princess drawings. I think they're on Magma? I'm not sure. I've been like looking through all my stuff and I'm like, where the heck did I put the princess drawings? Oh. Waiting. It's pissed. You're the baby. He's mad. Where the quotas up there? Grubby little guy. I need to change the color of this a little bit. I'm just gonna put this top render to the top. Just to match the colors, I might change the background color. Match this, just make it darker so that I don't go too off base. Hi, Scootler! Howdy, howdy. We're a slightly lighter, less eye-strainy clown. I forgot to change everything. Bubby! I'm gonna kick your butt! Stop looking around! I'm listening to 2 streams at the same time, so if you need my opinion and I don't answer right away, yell my name. I'm good! I'm hard focused. I'm good. I'll yell. I'll holler. I'll scream. And also a quest for you, cause same with Scootler, if you find little guy in your art, you gotta circle them. You gotta find them. Cause your art will be littered with little guy. Like a little scavenger hunt. You find a little guy in your art, you know. Bonus points. He's being needy. My Kratos is being very needy. And who else is needy? Me. I need this bubble tea. Delicious. We aren't made of molecules, we're made of little guys. You guys are. You guys are made of little guys. Why are we petting me? Hi, Lippy. Why are you green? I'm not green. I'm rainbow. It was for April Fools yesterday. But now it's today, so it's also April Fools today. April Fools today. So the April Fool's joke is it's today, not yesterday. I'm pretty sure you're green. Don't gaslight me. Okay, Lippy. Okay, Lippy. I could be green. It's April Fool's today. Today is the day of the fools. Ooh, there's something weird. Hello! Hope you're doing well. How's been doing? Doing has been doing? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I've been doing finally somewhat free. The worst part of April Fools is the day after, seeing crazy headlines and posts, panicking and realizing they're from the day before. Yeah, today I'm permanently a clown, which I kind of adore. I adore the whole clown thing. It's adorable. I do want to have like a full-on clown thing. I love clowning around.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna go there and then merge all of this as well as this. Duplicate this as well. Oh, I'm lagging. Merge these two and then render off this. The actual worst part is seeing those crazy headlines on the day of April Fools and still getting fooled because you're too naive. What's there to believe? If you just smile and nod at everything, then it's all true. Can't be fooled if it's all true. All those big spoiler pictures on Discord. It's just a harmless prank. Nope, it's real. You're not getting me today. I must go now. Out to the wilderness, walks to the fridge, my hunt for dinner. Warm up leftovers. Leftovers! Hi, Bloober. What about NASA? Is that thing real? I don't know. The whole, like, NASA doing the moon trip again? Or is that just, like, I think that's funny or something? I don't know. My word. It's pretty bright. I gotta think. Light source. Light source, light source, light source. Probably here. Is that... see something? Yeah, I'm shiny. It's not even that much shiny. How are you shiny? I'm so easily impressed when it comes to art sometimes. Nah, you're chilling. Appreciate you loving the work. Oh my god! Little guy in your shadow. Just noticed it's like one doodlet. Little guy takeover. I'll get blended in there. Goodbye, little guy. So funny. Hi, Star. Look at Clay. Slowly but surely we'll get there. He's so hot, damn. Why aren't you comfortable with calling each other interactive? Honestly, keep it up. Oh. Hype each other up. Me. Turn this lower me. Special hot people. It's a bunch of hot people. It's not my fault. Not my fault. Not my fault everyone is so attractive. You can't give me your portfolio of attractive people and not draw them attractive. That'd be spiteful, you know? It'd be so mean if I just didn't draw them hot. No? Your details in. You want me to make you lighter? Because in comparison to your reference, you're a lot lighter here. But I'm assuming that's just the lighting. Hello. Let me know if you want me to rephrase the question or restate the question. Do you want me to make you lighter? Because I'm assuming a lot of this is... Because the lighting on your current artist, they did very, very harsh lighting. So I wonder if you want to stay in this softer neutral lighting. Because I'm using your white as a highlight and this lighter gray as your base. Did you want me to make you lighter? Hi, Quish. Clown time. Or commission time, sorry. Lighter? Make you lighter as a whole? Because I can do that. I might as well do it now. Like this much lighter? Not necessarily as light as what I gave you. Like, would this be good? Like a good 8%. Thoughts? Yeah, 8%? Okay. Like, I'll put it right next to your reference. Let me move it over a bit. Maybe make it a little bigger. A little lighter. Okay. We're working with this. Like the lightness? Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, it's mostly just because your artist's style is a lot has like a lot harsher lights than I usually work with. I was wondering if you wanted to be like this harsher light color, or if you wanted to just be kind of softer in like my area of style. Basically white. Because you're like technically like a porcelain marble look. So you would be pale pale. But under specific lightings you would be cool or hot colored. This one is specifically cool toned. Like on my thing, you're cooler gray. And this is what it looks like kind of zoomed out now. So, it's looking cool. The other detail stuff will take a little bit. Ah! Welcome back. Yeah, this is it when it's zoomed out a little bit. It's like here you have specific European page. Ah! Oh no, I need to find that. I might have chocolate on it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look for my puppy. Good morning. Nice nose. Hi, Sam. One second, I dropped some cookie pieces. So I need to go look for that. I see it. I see it. Let me see if I can just grab it. Give me. Oh, it's falling apart. Oh, good morning. What's up? We're clowning it up. And you get a little more money. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Really think about what you'll want. There is no rush. I have like a awkward backlog. My take on Lugia, like a Gajinka or like a Lugia drawing in general, like the Lugia itself. I need to move your nose over a little bit. No, stop. I almost read the Lugia as Luigi, and I was like, the Luigi? Not sure how to describe it. It's when a Pokemon, but you blend the colors. It's really neat. I have to find some of your older drawings to show what I was thinking. Older ones? Yeah, take your time, you know. No rush whatsoever on that. Let me know when you find it. Hi, Mike. Hope you're doing good. Na, 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 na. Our bug. Our clown today. I was talking to someone about Dubai chocolate is real good and way too pricey. Didn't we have like a discussion on like the uses of like the things that make Dubai chocolate being like really good, but like way overpriced? It's meh. I think it's yummy. It's kind of like a Kit Kat. Crunchy, oh, the crunchity stuff. Yeah, we had a discussion of that. I think it's yummy. I don't think I'll go crazy over it. I'd still go get like a... I'd still have Kit Kats. Once it got popular, it wasn't as good. Too oversaturated. Yeah, I would... Kind of just tastes like a Kit Kat to me. I don't taste... Maybe it's just because of the tines I ate. I don't taste too much of the pistachios. Like, really shining through. So maybe it's the oversaturated, like... pistachio stuff. It's not worth the price at the... Yeah, it's not... It's really not worth the price point, I don't think. But... also, did you hear that Kit Kat lost 12 tons of chocolate? 12 tons? That's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised. The chocolate market is very weird. I'm not gonna lie, though. Ethically sourcing chocolate is a spooky thing. Not even an April Fool's joke. Interesting. Let me turn this off. I'm a pretty boy. You're a peaceful fella. I'm indeed full of pieces. You're a pieced up fella. I wonder if my friend is on. Discover list music has been kind of stanky. What's this? Maximum piecing. Piece maxing. Multi-piece max. Oh, Bubba. Is piece maxing if I smash my fingers with a hammer so I have even more finger bones? Oh, so your fingers can get longer? That's what I learned from, No. Your fingers get longer and stronger. So, like Shizuo. Shizuo from Durararara. Need more pieces. Because that's how that works. Is it piece maxing if I get my heart shattered into a million pieces after a serious breakup? You use Sandmax as a Sandman? What do you mean by Sandmaxing? To shovel as much sand in my mouth as possible until I become 8,000 feet tall. That's my Sandmax. Are we doing that right? What kind of maxing we thinking here? Thanks for the hat paint. Always, baby. Thank you. I'm the baby. I'm the father of the baby. April Fools, it's over. No, it's not. It's never over. It's always time for clowns. It's always time for clowns. Say it ain't so, Anthony. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I'm a fool every day. Say it ain't so. We are always fooling around. Oh my god, Anthony. So much sand. always time to clown around. I eat the sand. Sand is delicious. You'll get taller. Promise. I don't know if it's that important to you to get taller, though. Just kind of like a general broad statement. Eating more sand will make you taller. Double check behind this bit. Okay. After a certain height, it becomes a hassle. Family will always ask you to grab stuff off the top shelf. You know what? I could give them the sand instead of myself. Exactly. This is a fact. Kit Kats are the only valid candy. The only valid candy, I say. Only valid candy is home-baked cookies. I would consider a home-baked cookie a candy, honestly. Just shovel sand down your shortest friends and family so that they can be taller. You know? It's so easy to be cute. I am fine where I'm at. Though my height is varied as a sandman. I don't think I've ever had envy on either being taller or shorter. I think I've always just been okay with my height. I was like the tallest person in my class when I was like younger. And then now I'm just like average. Being any taller would suck. Go for the night. I'm really sleepy. Do you need anything from me? How we looking so far? What direction is happening? I'm just rendering now. And then after this is rendered, I gotta go render the open eyes so that that looks open. So, how are we feeling? Like it. Okay, good. So we're going in the right direction. And then detailing will be later. Obviously all your cracks and all the fancy folds as well as the armor and other things. That'll be done later. So far just sorting out the base piece so that that's consistent. But go ahead and go to bed. I will wrap up in 30 minutes? Maybe an hour? Night night. I'm very happy with your work. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the streaming honestly is more like a you looking at everything happening in real time. Plus it gives me like... So honestly, this time is really the only time I can work on commissions. It's just this period of time. I'm streaming. Because it's a forced amount of time. Not a forced time, but it's just like a time I allotted for myself to do something. So like, if I'm just doing commissions, then, you know, look at that. I'm getting something done. And like, if you want communication, I'm right here. I can look up and I'll see like, huh? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. So then it's pretty immediate. You're like, what do you want? What do you want? Say it now. If you hold your peace, nothing's gonna change. Sneak more pickles in? I don't even know where to put a pickle in this one. Like, where do I put the pickle? Just put it on the helmet as a crest? Like, the little crest. Need another pickle. If you draw a super big art, you sneak stuff into the eyes very easily. This is actually really big. Let me look at the resolution. Resolution's almost 4K. Maybe. Resolution is almost 4K, so maybe. Yeah. For me, I like 10K by 10K. 10K is a lot. But it causes a lot of, what do you call it? Just makes the brushes look weird. For my brushes. Low contrast in the eyes. I think I could still snake them in pretty simply. It's just, Procreate doesn't really... Because if I made this 10K by 10K, ew, it does not like it. In terms of, like, RAM usage for the iPad, I would only get, like, 3 layers. Which is not a big deal, because I'm not really a big layers person. I kind of just draw on one thing. But for this one, I'm trying to be more organized in a way, I guess. Because they requested the PSD, so I was like, okay, well, this is what the process looks like, but I really mostly only work off one layer. Like, realistically, like, here's this stuff, here's this stuff, here's the thumb stuff, and then there's the references, but I really only work off one layer. So I technically could do 10K by 10K, just to show more process. I guess I don't. This is more drawn on a resolution for a stream overlay, so that it can be easily slotted in, but bigger so that it doesn't get too crunched up by because it's gonna get smushed into 1920 by 1080 anyways. So I only really made it double the size of that. I know like a couple artists that do 10K by 10K. If I was more attuned with Clip Studio Paint, like if I was with Clip Studio Paint longer, then I probably would be doing like the art on that. But I've always like noticed working on Clip Studio Paint, my brushes just feel so, especially when I'm doing anything with pressure sensitivity. The tiny is just too tiny, and it always gets like, it tapers really weird at the end. And I don't like how it tapers. It's weird. For like too big of canvases. The pen tapering is like, maybe it's because my hands aren't super steady or something, but I don't like stabilization either. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I guess it could make things easier, but I'm like, I don't like stabilization. Not that no, like, people using it are any issue. Or I have any issue with people using stabilization, it's just I don't like the feel for myself. Oh, for sure. Like, big prints. Like, you remember that video that I sent you with the prints? By almighty, those pieces are 100%. 10K to 20K and beyond. Those pieces are not smaller than 10K. There's no way in hell that any of those pieces are smaller than 10K. The UV printing, I think? Those are not under 10K. Every piece that we saw in that video is not... That's like professional printing. It's like, I guess if someone wanted to commercialize things and have specific wants when it comes to, what do you call it? Resolution, you could, but I would say that I kind of don't push it too hard because my tablet just does not handle anything larger than 4K too well. Because even the VTuber is actually 10K, like 10 to 20K. Like my VTuber is like 20K by 20K, I think. And Spiders is like 10K by 10K. Because he's short. But I had to cut it up in so many pieces on different things because it's too it's just too big of a piece, and you can only have like 3 layers per like 10K or something, and then like especially if a VTuber needs like dozens of pieces, I'm like, nah. I didn't know they are so high. Res? Oh, VTuber models? Yeah, it's, my PNG is like 120 by 120. I mean, it's a PNG tuber. I don't think that needs to be too high res, and I feel like that's part of the charm, so like, that's fine. But when it comes to VTubers, it's important. Like, even now I'm learning more about it, that someone recommended that you change the resolution to double the size for the mouth and eyes because it's what's moving the most. And to scale it down so that the mouth doesn't get all fuzzy. So you need to still double the resolution of those things. Yeah. My mouth is not, my mouth and my eyes are not double the resolution. So like you can definitely see some issues going on there. Let me see. Something there, but definitely Gotta make the resolution a lot bigger for the VTuber mouth and eyes. Put myself back in the corner. It's like not too big of a deal. I like artist eyes to see, but I trust you. It's some things like it's not a super big issue because I think really not only artists. I guess if you are someone that spent a lot of money, you will notice it, but I feel like it's more just about self-integrity or something. Like, if you are making the PNG tuber or the VTuber in 1000 by 1000 and then someone receives it and they're like, why is it so low quality? You know, and then you're just like, I don't know. Because maybe it's 1000 by 1000. I don't like this either. But eventually we'll get into like model making streams and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. See what we can learn together. Be a fun experience. I want to specifically get into Vroid model making as well. To make 3D models. As well as learning Blender to be more actually 3D modeling. Both are 3D modeling softwares. One just has preset panels that you shape, which is pretty much the same thing as just taking a square, what do you call it? As a cube preset and just shaping that cube preset into a piece of hair anyways. So it's like, it is a 3D modeling software. They all are. You're doing the same exact thing, just in a different font. My Kratos dog, what you doing? Baby. Hey. You're nasty. Racist.
Yum, yum, yum. Cutie pants. Cutie pants. Cutie pants. Here, baby, cutie pants. Relax.
Wiggle my legs, wiggle my legs, wiggle my legs, are so yummy numb. Fix this again. I think you should channel Ditto and go inhale a beach's Hawaii. The tuna wouldn't want it. I can inhale as much beach sand as I want and do whatever I want. You think I need the tuna's permission and blessing to inhale all the sand that I want? You think I need your approval? You think I need Dituna's approval? I can shovel all the sand I want in my mouth. Hmm. I don't know who went. That's already what my dog does to any dirt that's especially stinky. You know, I think your dog... Because I remember seeing this video of this lady whose craving is dirt. And she would drink water or eat these clay pots. Maybe that's what your dog likes. They just like that earthy flavor. Because she had these, like, pregnancy cravings, and what she would want to eat is dirt. So that she would try everything that would be recommended as, like, dirt flavor. Like the dirt flavored jelly bean. She loved that. You get her one of those clay pots so that their water can taste like dirt. I don't know how well that does for dogs. I thought that's why we like matcha. I think we like a lot of things that taste like dirt. Oh, puppy dog. Aged pepper tastes super earthy. And it's always yummy. Earthy, yummy, yummy. To become warm. The sound of rain pulls me from the ground. I am the lover of the veggies. Isn't that why, like, clay pot cooking is also kind of specific? Or cooking in clay. It gives like an interesting flavor. Yes. Sorry, Kratos. I like itched my head and my bracelets hit my glasses and it made him jump. I'm sorry. Bracelets W, yeah, I got Morganite, Pink Moonstone, Blue Lace Agate, and Opal. Hear the beads? I don't think you can hear the beads. Bro, I don't think you can hear them. They pick up. Sweet. Very nice. Nothing.
Clickety clackety. Clackety clackety. Ugh, we're back. I can't find my freaking, what's it called? My tablet stand to hold my tablet up a little bit, so I'm a little bit of a shrimp right now. I'm a tad shrimple. A tad bit shrimpling. I don't know where I put it. I don't know why I didn't put it in the same place. So my back is crunchy. Ooh, red crazy legs. Ooh. Ooh. Very clear. I was heading into stuff for like the rock community, but sometimes I'm scared of like interacting with people in the rock community because there's like some heavy like you're not getting some quality stuff. Whatever. You're purchasing wholesale, whatever. You're not spending. Since you're spending like too much or too little, you're being too cheap and too scammy. I'm like, oh. trying to fit in with the rock people, but I'm so scared. Being like, I just like pretty rock. Look at this cool rock I found. It's more than that. It's more than that. I'm scared. It's more than just finding pretty rocks. It's about the efficacy and who you're talking to. Talking about rocks being heavy? No, it's like the whole mining stuff. Ever watch those people with all their 10-step sanders at home for polishing and tumbling and all? I have. And they're cool to tumble your rocks. I've always wanted a rock tumbler. You know, one time I found a rock tumbler at the CDC. I think it's like a kids group daycare thing. And ooh. And there was a rock tumbler that wasn't emptied out. And I don't have the rocks anymore, but I took the rocks in that rock tumbler. I think it was mostly just one rose quartz one. Garden. Harbor Freight used to have a rock tumbler? I don't know what a Harbor Freight is. Sorry, I'm watching this lady show me an ocean jasper. I'm mesmerized. Very cool. Hardware store? I do know that they sell rock tumblers at the art supply store. I think here it's called Samflax. I don't know if it's just Samflax near you guys, but they sell rock tumbler the last time I went. Never heard of it or seen tumblers in the art store. That's cool. I don't know. I recall them being next to the perler bead section. Very interesting.
Subterranean egg. Fascinated by some of the glass bead designs. I'm not big on the sort of craft or
Like tumbling sea glass? You mean?
or sea glass design.
Or you mean when I was talking about perler beads? Handcrafted glass beads? Oh! Oh, you know what's also cute that I've been seeing recently? Epoxy hand-painted beads. Those are freaking... They just look like food. Epoxy hand-painted beads. Those are pretty cool. Like less dangerous, but not really less dangerous. The epoxy fumes also. Yeah, I've been seeing epoxy hand-painted beads recently be a really cool one. They're usually cutesy beads, and I really like them also. But they look fun, like fun to do, like fun to create.
I think some other cool stuff that I saw in terms of art creation that I thought was pretty cool. But it's not coming to me right now. I don't remember. I don't remember! There's some other cool crafts that I wanted to talk about, but forgot. Ooh. I found a rock video I had been thinking of. I'll send at ya. Oh. Ooh. Subterranean egg. Cool rock polishing. Ooh, you know there's a subsection for rock carving and rock polishing and then cab making? You know what cabs are? Is short for cabochons.
Yeah, there's cab making, and they're called cabochons, and they're like really, really small, but super, super expensive. They're like little. Sometimes they're made with people drill holes in them, and they're made into pendants that way, or it goes in a different subsection, which is wire wrapping. And I was like, oh, these are cool. And you would wrap the cabochons with wire, like really intricate designs on them. I saw one the other day, and there was like wire wrapping into a gemstone in like a shape of dolphins. And I'm like, how in the world? They wrap in the wire to shape it into a dolphin with their fingies. And that's pretty crazy. Like watching someone work at it was pretty cool. They do like some pretty specific stuff. And they get pretty like intense on the wire wrapping. Like the amount of detail in wire wrapping is pretty intense. Okay, well, it's almost time for me to go. I gotta get ready to give my baby his medicines. Jewelry by hand. Yeah, it's really cool. I think this one is primarily just like all hand wire wrapping. I do know, like, I saw some that would do a little bit of what's it called when you melt metal with a little torch? Do a little bit of that. That's an art form in itself. It's like when you connect two metal beams together with a really high heat torch. It's not smelting, but I know that's an art form where they make really, really nice connections between metal beams with high heat. Smoldering? No. No. It's like a specific blue collar job, but I feel like it's kind of artistic in a way. Like, think really, really big metal things, like metal piping being soldering? I think it's soldering? Welding and soldering? I think it's welding. Soldering? Is that how they spell it? Soldering? Maybe? I don't know. Metalwork is cool. Metalwork is really cool. But I gotta drop on out of here. The puppy dog is calling me soldering. Pronounced soldering? Oh, is that how you spell it? I don't know how to spell it. I always thought it was S-A-U. English. My brain, what is it called? Phonetic spelling. Oh no. Yeah, but I gotta head out here. The baby needs me. This is where we are with the drawing. Gonna get more into it. Good night, good night. Thanks for joining, everyone who's sticking around. Every bit of lurking helps. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. Good night, good night.